I welcome you to this training. In this training, I'll be showing you guys how you can model high rising in Revit. And I'll be using this project as a template. You can see we have 10 floors. Look at it, we have 10 floors. And if I go to one of the elevations, we can see the height of the headrooms. So let me click on this to unhide some of the things that I've hidden in the project before, and one of those things are the levels. So I'm going to unhide the levels now so that we can create our own from here. So when I select this level, I am going to unhide them. I will click on hide categories, and I will also click on hide elements so that those things that are hidden, we can now see them. Okay, now I can click on this. Right, now I want to measure the height so that as we are going to reproduce it, we'll be able to reproduce it in respect of the height. You can see the height of the headroom is 3200 mm, and you can see each of them is 3200 mm. And looking at the plans, we have the ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth, sixth to 10. So I'm going to close this now, or I minimize it so that we start our own from scratch. So I'm going to minimize this now and go to recent files. Now that I'm here, I'm going to click on new. Then I'm going to click on, while project is selected, I click on browse. I'll click on that drop down and select templates. I will select English, and I will select default metric and click open. I will hit OK. All right, this is it here. Now what you have here are called elevation markers. These are what gives you your elevations. So don't delete them. You can actually move them backward if you have a fairly large project that cannot be accommodated within. So you can move them backward so that whatever you are doing should be in between the markers, because these are what gives you your elevations. All right, if that is done, the next thing I will do is I'm going to create my levels. So I'm going to go to one of these elevations, which is, I prefer to use south. So I double click on that, and the height of my floor is going to be, this will be at 750. I click empty space, and this has been reduced to 750. Right now I want to create another one, and for me to create another one, I can simply select this existing one and hit create similar. I will select pick line And here I'm going to type the offset value. I use 150 mm, and as I hover my cursor on this existing one, you can see a thin dashed line showing you where you are going to place the next level. And if I click here now, you see that it has placed it. And one of the advantages of using this pick line is that it's going to make the levels to be on the same vertical alignment. I am going to create the next one. The next one will be 3200 mm from the previous one. That is why I type the offset value. So I'm going to hover my cursor over the existing one now and make sure I zoom so that I will see where it will drop it. And here you go. I'm going to create the next one, which is going to be 150 mm from the previous one, and that is it. I drop that. The next one will be 3200 mm. I hover my cursor here, and there you go. And that is how we are going to be going. Then the next one will be 3200, and click that, reduce to 150, then click this, and we're going to type 3200 mm and click on the next one, then reduce the height to 150 to give us the thickness of the slab. We are going to type 3200, then I click here, and of course I'm going to make this 150 until we get the required height we want to go before we stop. So I'm going to type 150, click on this. While you are watching this, ensure you subscribe to this channel so that anytime I upload the next video, you will be updated. On this channel, I create videos on how to use Revit architecture. So if that is the kind of knowledge you want, if you want to upgrade your skill in architectural modeling and rendering, this is the right channel for you to subscribe to. So ensure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also share this video with your friends so that they too can benefit from it. Now let's count the levels we have. We have the ground floor, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. We need more levels, so I'm going to type 3200 and let this be 150. Click 3200 and let this be 150, and let this be 3200 and give this 150. All right, so this is the number of floors we want. If I count now, this is the ground floor, first floor, second floor, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So the next thing we'll do now is the roof. So I'm going to just type, let's see, the roof can be 3,000. Let's give it 3,000 so that everything within the roof should be accommodated within 3,000, and that is that. Right, so we are done with creating of our levels. The next thing we want to do is to rename these levels so that when we want to navigate to the appropriate level, it becomes very easy for us. I can collapse this so that navigating my levels become easier. Right, so I'm going to start the renaming here, and for it to be easy for me, I need to reduce the scale. Right now I'm having scale 1 to 100, and you can see that these are staying on each other, so I need it to be clear. I'm going to use custom scale. Let's say I use 1 to 10 and click OK. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this is better. This level 1, I'm going to give it 01 NGL. NGL stand for natural ground level. And when I get this notification, I'm going to click, would you like to rename corresponding views? I'm going to click yes. Right, so I go to the next level. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to rename this, double click on it, and use O2. Oh, let's, instead of O2, let's give it OO. And we'll give it ground floor plan. Click empty space, click yes. Okay. Then for these, for that one that we have 01, instead of 01, let's give it 0 into 3 places and click empty space. Yeah, you can see, okay, instead of I want it to be arranged in according to their ascending order. If I give this one 10, it is going to move it up. Okay, this is not up. Oh, okay, anyway, let's forget about this. So we go to, this is going to be our first floor, so I give it 01 first floor plan and click empty space, click yes. Then when I go to the next one, which is this level 7, I am going to give it O2 second floor plan. I'll click empty space, click yes. Then I'm going to go to the next one. This is going to be O3 third floor plan and click empty space. Click yes. Then move to the next one. Now you see that they are arranged in ascending order. This numbering makes them to be arranged in ascending order, so that when we are navigating around it, it becomes easier for us. Okay, let's move to the next one. We are done with these. Okay, third, we are done with third. We'll move to the fourth. So this is going to be our O4, fourth level. Instead of fourth level, fourth floor plan. And click empty space. Click yes. Then move to the next one. That will be our fifth floor. I'm going to give it 05. 05, fifth floor plan. And click empty space. Click yes. Then I'm going to move. We are moving. This is going to be 06, sixth floor plan, and click empty space. Click yes. Then let's move to the next one. This is going to be 07, 07, seventh floor plan. Click empty space. Click yes. We are moving. This is going to be our 8th floor. So give it 08, 8th floor. Click empty space. Click yes. We're moving to the 9th floor now. This is going to be our 9th floor. 09, 9th floor plan. Click empty space. Click yes. Then I move to the next one. This is going to be our 10th floor, because I give it 10 and give it the name 10th floor plan, and click empty space. Click yes. And that is our last floor. Ooh, there is a mix up somewhere. Let me increase my scale to know where I am missing. I'm missing somewhere. There is a level that is missing. Now we have our first floor, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. Right, it means these are wrong, so I'm going to delete them. I'm going to click here. Okay, so to bring this one down, it's the question of adding dimension to it. If I add dimension to it, I can exit. Let me exit from dimension command by clicking on this arrow. Then I'm going to select this level. At the moment I select this level, this dimension will be highlighted for me to modify it. So I'm going to select it and modify it to something like 3000, which is going to be our roof. So I'm going to change this label to roof level and click empty space, click yes, and that is it. So if you look at our project browser here, you see that the plans are arranged in ascending order, and that is what we want. So in this video, we have been able to create our levels. I'm sure that if you practice it, you should be able to create yours the same way I've created mine. All right, now I want to close this project now. When I click on this icon, the Revit is asking me to save my project. So I'm going to click yes. And now this is the folder it is taking me to, but I can choose my own folder here, and I will select a folder from my system, which is this particular folder. So I'm going to give it a name, how to model high-rising building in Revit. On the option here, I'm going to reduce the number of backup to 1 so that it will not overload my system. And when I have done that, I click OK and click save now. So the project is saved. And in case you have not subscribed to this channel yet, ensure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up because it helps us a lot. In the next video, I will show you how you can start modifying your walls to suit what you want. I will leave the link to that particular video in the description of this video so that you can access it, and you can even see it somewhere up here so that you can access it with ease. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.